introduce myself. My name is Maharani. I am your tour guide. Here is I will explain about Rambu Solo. For this solo ride is moral values. First, I will mention the storyline or important point. 1 point, what is the history of Rambu Solo? 2 point, why is called the Rambu Solo ceremony? 3 point, what are the procedure for the solo ride ceremony? 4 point, types of solo ride ceremony. And 5 point, lepers is the Rambu Solo ceremony show the social strife of community. And 6 point, what is the meaning of the solar side ceremony bear here? And 7 point, why is called the most famous ceremony? And the last point, moral values contained in the solar side ceremony. One topic, Rambu Solo is a traditional Francis ceremony that requires the family of the deceased to hold a party as sing a final expert for the decide who has died. The traditional Rambu Solo ceremony has been started around the 9th century and has been from generation to this day. Toraja, the meaning of the word of Rambu Solo is smoke, the is straight, the word, the meaning of the one smoke. Rambu Solo is derived from the word, namely aluk or belief, Rambu smoke or right, and discussing to aluk Solo. Ceremony is when tried in addition to aluk Rambu Solo. The traditional ceremony also had other names, namely aluk rampe matampu, aluk or belief, rampe side or part, and matampu and west. So, aluk rampe matampu is a ceremony held in the west of the house. The Rambu Solo ceremony is usually carried out by taking in account the social strife of the seeker. If he belong to a wealthy or esoteric group, the Rambu Solo ceremony will actually be held in luxurious manner to show that they are indeed from the upper class or nobility. For families who are conducting Rambu Solo, actually the type or animal for family extra will give the person an animal actually give a pig or buffalo. 2 point is why is called Rambu Solo? Because Rambu Solo is a traditional frontier ceremony that requires the family of the skater to make a party as a sign of final respect for the departed deceased. The word Rambu Solo in Toraja language which literally means smoke the ghost that words. Smoke, that is direction the word mean the ritual of offering or smoke for the dead which are carried after 2012 o'clock when the sun behind the moon depart. Rambu Solo is often called aluk rampe matampu, rituals in the west, because after 11 o'clock the sun is in the face, before the offering rituals are carried out in Toraja. The solar side ceremony in Toraja is very exclusive because at that party Rambu Solo a regular number is slaughtered, ceremonial equipment and supplies of services in the ceremony. After that, the buffalo or pig will be slaughtered. The number of buffalo or pig that will be slaughtered is adjusted to strike of Tanah Toraja tribal community. If the noble class or rapasan, this the number of buffalo or pig strike the purpose, the event will be high around 24 or 100 tile. As for the middle class or Tanabasti, will actually strike about 8 or 50 feet and before. The Rambu Solo ceremony is held for 3 to 7 days. And before the Rambu Solo ceremony is carried out, body is still not allowed to bird of a high place. There before is not common for the corpus to be kept or years about the house until the deceased family is able to prepare sacrifice animals. However, after the Rambu ceremony is over, the corpse will put in a coffin and buried to its final resting place, buried into a cliff. The fourth point is the type of ceremony is determined by the status of the person waited. In Toraja, social known as Tana or social class or caste, and there are several stratifications for the solo side ceremony as follows. And one point is the Akan manager applies to Allah Tana, and 2 point disili or applies to Al Tana, and 3 point di by Tuga applies to Al Tana, and 4 point di by Apa applies to Al Classes, and 5 point Tedong Tuga applies to Al Classes, and 6 point Tedong Talu or Talubongi reserved for Tana stake and uplife, and 7 point is Tedong Pitu and Limang Bongi exclusive to Tana Basi member, and 8 point Tedong Kasere Pitung Bongi exclusive to Tana Basi and Tana Bulan member, and 9 point is Rapasan exclusive for member of Tana Basi and Tana Bulaan. The first and second type of ceremonies are held for the death of the child. The third on 4 types apply only to slave, and the 5 types applies to all classes, including slave alone the can bear the cans. For economic reason, the slave type or ceremony is the most practically performed. Five point is the level in the Rambu ceremony in the social strat, the community. There are 4 levels, namely, and one is the Dasili ceremony is the lowest level funeral ceremony in Aluk-Tadolo. This ceremony is for the lowest Tana or for children who have not had teeth. 2 point is the ceremony of Pasangboni is a ceremony for ordinary people or free people or Tanah Karurung. This ceremony only take 1 night. 3 point is the ceremony of the tribe or Digoya Tedong is a ceremony for middle nobles or Tanah Basi and high nobles who cannot afford. This ceremony slaughters one before every day during a ceremony. Buffaloes were tied to stakes and guarded all night and died not sleep. And the last point is Rapasan ceremony is a ceremony for high nobility or Tanah Bulaan. The lay cross or holding a solo side ceremony are born by a family member. Every family participant, and if one participant is done by handing or property needed ceremony, especially lives and stroke and baby and pigs. 6 point is Rambu Solo wrestling life after death. Tanah Toraja people call a Rambu Solo ceremony. The ritual is known as the ceremony of introducing a person body to the burial. Even though it was only a death ritual, the ceremony was like a big party. This is because dozens of buffalo on pigs must be slaughtered by involving the masses on a colossal basis and recording tens and hundreds of millions of rupiah in fines. If you follow the aluk tolo procedure, the Rambu Solo ceremony is actually a flighted, the complex ceremony. Whoever, since the entry Christianity, Christianism and Islam, entry of Christianity, Catholics and Islam, some part of the procession have been removed. Now, in general, there are 4 parts of the procession that are still being carried out, and namely Mapalao, reception, buffalo slaughter, and burial. The 7th point is in the funeral. There are many requirements that need to be fulfilled by family of the deceased. One of them is sacrificial animals in the form of buffalo and pig. For the Toraja people, the buffalo is a sacred animal that can carry spirit to Puya and heaven. The sacrifice that was sacrificed was the Tedong Bonga is Bules Trebik buffalo, which is also known as mourn buffalo. As the name implies, the buffalo has a 3-part skin color or albino. The flag of a buffalo ranges from 20 and 50 millions, but there is also some buffalo whose pride racer 100 millions. The number of buffalo separate depend on social strata and greater a number of victims. For example, for the middle social strata, an 8 and 10 buffaloes and 3 and 15 pigs, while its noblest as many and 25 and 144 buffaloes. The buffalo beasts parade around flag as from the respect, and after that default the carrying or this ceremony. The last point is the Rambu Solo ceremony has noble values in people's lives, including mutual cooperation and mutual existence. Even though it is seen as of looking for a treasure to be spent in one death, the element of gotong royong that is seen is very clear. For example, in the case of traveling buffalo, one of the most famous form of culture in Tanah Toraja is a funeral ceremony called Rambu Solo. The Rambu Solo ceremony has no values in people's life. Experience many beings sort meaning along with the times. The lack of understanding of the true meaning and values of Rambu Solo culture has caused the current generation of Toraja people to misinterpret. So the now today Toraja people view Rambu Solo as an arena of prestige because many of the Toraja people are willing to skip out the material procuring of Rambu Solo ceremony is not to afraid to true meaning and failure. Rambu Solo implementation or Rambu Solo ceremony, there are still many good values that need to maintain solidarity, mutual affection, mutual assistance, and self-survive and clarification. For example, in trying for praying, follow and giving family who is left behind, receive donation for and pick or money from less and carry out Rambu Solo. Okay guys, this is explained about the ceremony of Rambu Solo. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.